We are back at the 2020 Lake Norman Chamber Gala. I'm Chris Hoke alongside Joe Vagnone, and a really special honor. We have Jim Butman. He is the CEO of TDS Telecom. If you're not familiar, that is the company that is taking over, already has really taken over Continuum. Really good to have you with us this evening.
It's an honor to be here this evening, and I feel really blessed that I get to speak to you guys tonight. So put up with me just for 20 minutes, would you?
Well, they sent you to us so we could kind of preview, you know, for the keynote.
Yeah, this is a test. If I screw up here, that's it.
Yeah,
We've got a poll. We've got a backup just in case.
it's Joe, so we don't want to do. We don't want to go there.
Do that. Yeah.
Oh, I want to jump right in talking about the not the merger but the acquisition there. Tell us a little bit about why this area, why Continuum, why make that part of TDS. What did you guys see in the company that said, hey, we got to go there?
Yeah, well, we like growing areas, and I think we can all agree this is a beautifully growing area. The types of markets we look for, this is right in our wheelhouse, is what I say. We don't want to be down in the heart of Charlotte. It's too big. You know, we like the Mooresvilles, Davidsons, the Cornelius. We love these type because we out-local our competition. We will be part of this community. We'll be part of the chamber. We will be very actively involved. We sell ground warfare, okay? We'll be in the neighborhoods, and we see an opportunity to do much more investment here, improve the services, to take deeper penetration, and we will actually grow the market geographically, okay? We will go into new areas beyond what Continuum built, and we're working on that right now to get the plows going and so we can service even more customers in this area. But what we like in our business is household formation. Households buy broadband. Okay, it's one of the key metrics for us. And then we also look at the competition and the dynamics, and we feel good about that here. So it's really the opportunity, and the market fits right in our wheelhouse. It's a great market.
You know, one of the reasons that the towns chose to purchase this years ago, they thought they could do a better job of being local. I think they found out it's a little bit harder than it looks, right? Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit, how do you do that, right? How do you feel local, especially for such a larger company as you are?
Yeah, well, we like the talent, the talent that's here, but we'll augment it, we'll improve it, okay, in terms of resources from our corporate office. We like having people deployed locally, okay? We've got marketing people, market managers. We will be much more aggressive in selling door to door, you know, in a very respectful way at the right times, whether it's Saturdays, and it's a really successful model for us. So instead of, you know, bombarding you, we will send mailers and do it. But we like, if you don't want our TV service, you're going to love our broadband, and you'll like our new TV service that we'll bring here. But that's about a year out. It's called a TDS TV Plus, and I'm going to speak about not so much that service that we offer. The purpose of me, though, tonight's presentation is, I'll give you a preview. It's our love-hate relationship with our TV provider. That's the title of my presentation. And I'm going to talk about the dislikes and the loves, and then what we can control and what we're going to do to improve things. I think everybody's going to be able to identify with this.
Absolutely, and what plays really well into that is, as you well know, this is an industry that is changing rapidly, different behaviors from younger consumers. How do you all stay ahead of that?
Well, we've got young employees, and we leverage them, and they're right on top of things. So we've got a lot of bright marketing, a lot of bright younger people and mature people that are great engineers. We're a good size. We work with vendors like TiVo. Some people know the name TiVo. It's the middleware, the engine that makes it easy to navigate and record, and then we've got a really, you know, great IT firm that integrates these platforms. So we are let me say this about TDS. This is always my commercial for TDS. We're fiscally responsible. We will not leverage ourselves up to get in trouble, and a lot of people have in this industry. But we're aggressive with technology, and we always have, and we have a history of it. We're in the cellular business. We're in the cable TV traditional business. We're in the telecom space. We were in the paging industry. We've been in all of them. We're not afraid. Here's the benefit. We're not afraid of big capital investments because we have a long-term view.
So what I hear you saying that's really intriguing to me is that you're going to expand the brand, and in fact, they really did not do that at all. I think it's actually what slowed them down from succeeding. Can you talk about that? Because being an independent operator affords you the ability to do some things that the past provider just simply couldn't do.
Yeah, so this is a very capital-intensive industry. You've got to put big dollars down with the payoff that sometimes isn't for over a 10-year period. That's hard for a municipality with taxpayers to suddenly do a capital call and then have to raise taxes, and they're like, why are we doing this, right? It's much better, and plus the scale and the size, we've got engineers and people, we're big enough that we can afford the technology and the people that have to implement the technology. So you gotta be a certain size, I would argue. They did I wanna say this about the Continuum team and the communities. With the resources they had, they did an amazing job. You know, we've got employees here tonight, and boy, you know, for the resources they had, they really muscled it and did well. So we're very, you know, pleased with what they've done.
Thank you so much. We don't want to keep you from this Gala event. We appreciate you coming to the event. I'm curious, what type of information can you give the small business people? Because truthfully, the truth is that we're the most excited to see you because we know it is a place of value that we can absolutely speak of our brand. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Oh, yeah. And I apologize. You know, tonight I'm going to mainly focus, and it's a good reminder, we will really take care of the business community. Again, think about what's important to the business community. Very reliable, high-speed internet, right? Less so video. And then they want communication services and security of their data. So we've got a suite of those products that we will be able to, again, strengthen what Continuum was able to provide, and we'll have, you know, more commercial salespeople helping you with that. So we're excited.
Great. We're excited to have you here, and thanks for joining us.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Jim, thanks for giving us the time. We really do appreciate it. Enjoy the night.
I didn't make fun of you.
You want to do it real quick?
No, I think the first meeting, I'll have plenty of time. Thank you.
Jim, thanks for joining us. We are at the 2020 Lake Norman Chamber Business Gala.